Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. Even as I speak this, right now I am in Bangalore. So there is a burn that is going to happen tomorrow on the issue of interwater river water sharing. That's the issue between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu based on the Kaveri issue. So, as you know that the Interstate River Water Tribunal has ordered that a certain amount of water had to be given to the Tamil Nadu, where the Karnataka uh, government and even the people, as per se, are protesting against it. So, my intention is to not to go into the politics and the immediate background of it. I just wanted to point out that this is a geographical reality that existed in India for hundreds of years, and the repercussions of this river water and the consequent political struggles had happened through ancient, medieval, and even it is continuing in the modern period. So that's what I wanted to point out at first. First of all, I will just point out the physical map of India before you, because if you see the physical map of India, it's although if it may look like straight, but if you see, if, just say I'm putting my my palm like this. Just say this is the map of India with north, south, west, and east. Here it would be the Bay of Bengal here, but it's not actually like in a plane zero angle like that. It is actually tilted like this. That means the Western Ghat area, from here you can see many of the rivers are originating and it is ending in the Bay of Bengal. So that's why you can see Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, and even from the Amarkantak region you can see the Mahanadi also originating, except for the exception of say Narmada or Tapi, that is there in the Gujarat region, the Kutch region, where there is a shallowness. Rest you can see the rivers are originating in the Western Ghats, and many of the time it's ending in the Bay of Bengal. So I'm talking about big rivers, right? Krishna, Godavari, not small rivers in Kerala, where it is originating in the Western Ghats and ending in the Arabian Sea. So the problem here is, so when the rivers are originating in the Deccan region, and on the other side, this Deccan region is a rain shadow region. So less rainfall, and when these rivers are ending in the Kaveri Delta, those areas are becoming very much fertile. So what I'm trying going to tell you, or what my intention is like, always there has been a struggle for water in the Indian Peninsula between the Deccan regions and the regions in the deep south, and it has manifested in the form of wars. In ancient India, if you see, you had the struggle between the Pallavas, who is ruling the Kaveri Delta, the Raichur Dwab, and you have the Chalukyas who are ruling the Deccan region. There used to be Pallava Chalukya struggles. And during the early medieval period, there used to be struggle between the Cholas, who replaced the Pallavas, and the Rashtrakutas, who replaced the Chalukyas. So there also it was the same story. If you remember in Ponniyin Selvan 1, there they had shown that struggle of Cholas versus Rashtrakutas. So again moving forward in the medieval period, what you can see, you see the same story and the same struggle. On the this Deccan region, you had the Bahmani kingdom, and on the deep south, these regions they had the Vijayanagara Empire. So Vijayanagara Empire also they had, so the Raichur Dwab is the area where the Bahmanis wanted to enter into and capture the fertile regions, and Vijayanagara resisted and the struggle continued. So the reason is very simple. At that point of time, the mainstay of the economy was agriculture, because there were less industries there. Trade and commerce was there, but still the mainstay of the economy was agriculture. So agricultural land always had a price purple catch. So that's the reason why the states in the Deccan always ventured into the south. Now in the modern India, so modern in India, you can say there were no separate states. State in the sense like no separate nation states where they are struggling. Karnataka and Tamil Nadu are part of the Indian Union. So now the issue is the issue of water is between two different states within the same union. So that is why the same history that has been repeated through years, where the struggles of 100 years of struggles between Pallavas and Chalukyas and all were there, and now it is continuing in the modern era in the form of problem between two consequent units of a union. So that is what I wanted to point out, that history always repeats, unless and until if you do not learn lessons from the history, it will always repeat. So this is a geographical reality rather than as a historical political reality. This is a geographical reality. So anyone who is actually protesting against all of these things have to understand that if this geographical reality is taken into consideration, we may have to look into alternate sources of water, and maybe from the rainwater harvestation to reverse osmosis, that is to get water from the sea, where the countries like Israel and all are doing. But maybe for in a smaller scale we can also think about that, because nobody can change the geography of the Deccan region just like that. The rivers will originate in the Western Ghats and it will end in the Bay of Bengal. And even if many kings in between may have done created dams to store water and all those things, they all did it because at that point of time they had the calculation of their own smaller territory. But right now India is a bigger country and a bigger territory with a bigger ambitions and bigger problems also. So we this all points out to this one particular answer or one particular solution, that is you just shouldn't look in all these things in one point of view or in one angle. You should think about alternate sources of water and alternate sources of harvesting of water to tide over this crisis of river water that is even causing social tensions between two Indian states. Thank you and stay tuned, and please do subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed it. And thank you for your time. Have a nice day.